I am truly pleased and excited to be here with you. To every one of our guests who have honored our affair not only from Turkey but also from around the world, I say, welcome to Istanbul, the city where culture, civilization, and technology meet. I hope that the meetings you hold, the agreements you reach, and the partnerships you establish throughout this fair will prove beneficial for our countries, our companies, and our industries. I wholeheartedly congratulate our Ministry of National Defense, the Presidency of Defense Industries, and the Foundation for strengthening the Turkish Armed Forces for successfully organizing this event, which has become a global brand. I also thank our company participating in the fair with their high-tech defense products. We are now organizing the 17th edition of the International Defense Industry Fair, one of the world's top 3 most influential fairs in its field. Today, we are not only witnessing the rise of the Turkish defense industry, but also the independent march of a nation. We see the story of a country rising under its own sky, with its own wings. I want to emphasize how honored and proud we are the increasing interest IDEF receives every year. At this year's event, we are pleased to host 937 delegates representing 219 delegations from 99 countries and international organizations. Close to 1,000 domestic and over 400 foreign companies will showcase their products across land, air, sea, space, and cybersecurity for 6 days. Over 120,000 professional visitors are expected to attend the fair by Sunday. Please know, we do not view this event purely as a commercial venture or as an international market for promoting and selling defense products. As I always say, it's not about making transactions. The real goal is establishing long-term partnerships based on win-win principles. It's about building lasting cooperation alongside trade. As Turkey, we are ready and open to multidimensional collaboration. I wish all the companies at IDEF 2025 great success and express my deepest gratitude to all guest delegations. I hope IDEF 2025 will strengthen cooperation, open new doors for partnerships, and deepen our friendships and solidarity, especially in the defense field. Dear guests, let me clearly underline this. We are living through a time when power balances are being redefined, global centers of gravity are shifting, and international competition is intensifying rapidly. As you know, every day we wake up to a new crisis. No one knows what might happen tomorrow. The rule-based international system built after the world wars is being replaced by a new order that operates on the basis of whoever has the might has the right. A distorted logic where strength, not justice, determines right and wrong is rapidly becoming the norm. Meanwhile, institutions that are supposed to ensure justice and protect the oppressed are failing to fulfill their duties. Turkey is one of the countries most affected by this evolving global order due to its geostrategic location, deep-rooted history, and human and cultural ties. The genocide in Gaza, ongoing for 22 months now, Israel's attempt to destabilize our region, the Russia-Ukraine war, now in its 4th year, and flare-ups from South Asia to North Africa, the Balkans to the South Caucasus. All of these problems directly concern us and require proactive engagement. When we say we are surrounded by a ring of fire, this is not rhetoric, it is our daily, lived reality. Let me be clear. The suffering child in Gaza, reduced to skin and bone from starvation, is our pain. The continued repression of the Syrian people, whose hopes were rekindled with the December 8th revolution, is our problem. Conflicts that jeopardize security in the Black Sea, our concern. From Libya to Sudan, from Pakistan to Afghanistan, any conflict or instability in our region is a priority concern for Turkey. Turkey's foreign policy is built on the principles of peace, justice, international law, respect for sovereignty, fairness, and solidarity. We do not seek dominance, territory, or to interfere in any nation's domestic affairs. We wholeheartedly want peace, cooperation, and stability in our neighborhood. At the same time, we do not refrain from standing up for what is right. Wherever we see injustice, persecution, or oppression, we raise our voice with appropriate language and conduct. That is why we continue to keep the genocide committed by Israel in Gaza on the global agenda, because it surpasses even the crimes of the Nazis. With our humanitarian aid, we continue our diplomatic efforts to end this massacre. Our goal is a full ceasefire and unrestricted entry of aid into Gaza. It is unfathomable that even the Red Cross is denied access. Once again, I say it. Netanyahu and his massacre network have surpassed Hitler in barbarity. Even during the Holocaust in Europe, we did not see the level of inhuman scenes we are now witnessing in Gaza. Every day, innocent civilians are dying in Gaza. Children die from hunger. Mothers scream in agony, and their cries pierce our hearts. Anyone who remains silent in the face of this genocide is complicit in Israel's crimes. We can't and won't stay silent while children die for a piece of bread or a sip of water. We can never forget those decapitated infants, dismembered children, or corpses left unburied, devoured by dogs from sheer hunger. On this dark day of mass starvation, I call on the international community, unite for humanity. Let's stand together and say, enough is enough. Let's stop this madness before more innocent blood is spilled. Turkey has long faced serious tests in the field of defense. From the Cyprus conflict in the 1960s to counterterrorism in the 1990s, we were left unsupported by so-called allies. After the 1974 Cyprus peace operation, embargoes escalated. Planes sent abroad for maintenance were seized. Even basic communication equipment like radios weren't provided. In every crisis, our so-called friends turned their backs on us. But as our ancestors said, a bad neighbor makes you own your house. These adversities led us to develop our own defense capabilities. Now, Turkey carves its name in global defense markets with its indigenous defense products. Where the local production rate was just 20%, it's now over 80%. Our companies, more than 3,500, supported by over 100,000 skilled workers, are delivering world-class results. We have launched over 1,380 defense projects, generating over $20 billion in revenue. Unmanned drones, warships, land vehicles, electronic systems. Our defense exports are in high demand worldwide. Last year alone, Turkish drones made up 65% of all global UCAV sales. Turkey is one of the top 3 countries in drone tech and one of 10 countries capable of designing, building, and maintaining its own warships. Our defense exports in 2024 hit a record-breaking $7.1 billion, surpassing forecasts. As part of our National Capability Initiative, we're building a powerful defense ecosystem, ensuring strong partnerships across firms, research institutes, and universities. With these efforts, we aim to build a stronger Turkey, one that ensures safety for its citizens and commands respect globally. Together we design, together we build, together we rise. May God help us in this righteous struggle. I wish the 17th International Defense Industry Fair will bring prosperity to all participating countries, companies, and industries. A heartfelt thanks to everyone supporting this great endeavor, from the Ministry of National Defense to the Presidency of Defense Industries and every single firm present. May this fair lead to lasting relationships, key agreements, and solid cooperation among us. Thank you.